Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on another team from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Seminoles will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone, it's Martinez. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on second down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, no! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. We've got a lot of ball left to play. We've got to keep going.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They want to land as big a blow as possible. You get a pick six, and now they'll try to make it 8-0 with a two-point try. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. He's got it for the two-point conversion, and they're up 8-0.
How about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the two-point conversion. Give this team 8.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Martinez. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. Fires left. It's complete. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. On the move, it's Richard. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Creates a little space. Turning it on. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. They'll give it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Almost had the completion, just missed it.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Working on the right. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just keeps swinging it. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got it. And it's a fumble after that huge gain.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They go to the ground. It's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing it. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. To the air, it's Castellanos. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
He'll do it himself. Nice move there. Fights off the defender. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And the Noles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards.
Well, it's 3rd and short, and the offense is trying to go outside with the toss play, but too much speed defensively, forcing 4th down.
And the Seminoles come to the line trying to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Seminoles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Boston College, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll take the deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
Fires on the move. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. finds space on the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Wants to throw it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throw...
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here's a heat. Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play by this defense. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Boston College. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Get set, get set.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
The Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. Hits him in stride at the 10. Oh, and he ruins the big gator with a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Nice job by the defense, swarming to the football. Anytime you're having the ball being pitched or you're having a lateral on the play, you want to...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Running free. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Boston College! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Trying to burn this defensive back. Reels it in down the left side. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Wants to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Blasted as he lets it go. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Looking to throw on first down. Going over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Now adjusting. Hit as he throws. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
DB's right up on the receivers. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play.
Boston College.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And the Seminoles moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
They'll try to convert from the Wildcat. Snap to the back. Finds a little space. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. The Noles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. And the Noles come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's McCoy. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Anytime a wide receiver makes a big play like that, images of Peter Warrick start flashing in Seminoles' heads.
And, man, just that time, that era with Bobby Bowden and those offenses, you just think about high-flying, every position, game breakers, and I think a swag, Reese. Just guys that I know I could throw to the outside that had swag, that could take it to the house, make big plays.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, first down. Rushes on him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And, man, this defense added again. They've done this so much today. Affected the quarterback, gotten sacks, forced third and long situations. It doesn't matter about the yards on the drive. Now you put them in a very predictable passing situation.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Caught over the middle, it's White. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to convert on 4th and short from the 20.
that is just a great job on defense there on fourth down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play, they took a sack. This one, they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. Third down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the right. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Oh, it's looking for more room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Florida State.
How oftentimes can you say that there's a safety who is the most dangerous guy on the field with the ball in his hands? Did you see that guy and his ability in the open field once he picked it off? There was nobody on offense even coming close to getting that guy down. What an athlete.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Trying to power it in. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
How about that, guys? That's basically a 15-point swing. Defense gets a pick 6, and then your offense gets the 2-point conversion. Wow.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are.
Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green.
Touchdown, Eagles! A great catch and run for 6.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. They want that clock to run. On the move at the 30. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Seminoles want to move quickly.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Going to take a shot. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit. It affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Castellanos. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now, this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. That earlier sack really set them back, but they'll still go for it here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That pick by the D might have saved their only chance to win this game. Now they breaks into the open. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got a man, it's Richard. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. The Golden Eagles line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Great job by the defense staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a nice tackle.
On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. Touchdown, Boston College. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking for a man, it's Castellanos. Oh, they're after him. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
The Seminoles will line it up on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Fighting off the defender. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Quick timeout called by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's Davis. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds They'll go to the air. Touchdown, Knowles! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. He's got it for the two-point conversion.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, obviously here in the fourth quarter trailing, they're going to be throwing the ball, trying to get back in this game. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. You're expecting them to throw it here on third.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He wants a big play here late. Snatches it on the right. There he goes. Takes it to the house. They are down by 1, and the clock strikes 0. You want to talk about big-time throws. This dude has a missile launcher attached to his shoulder.
And he fired that missile in the perfect area. But how about the receiver? You got to go up and make a play, too. Catch the ball with everybody around you. You know where the ball's going, and he's still able to come down with it. What a play.
No time left on the clock. The extra point will send it to overtime. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
BC back to work after picking up the first down.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. Steps away to find some room. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him.
Looking for the end zone. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at third down.
This quarterback has thrown a lot of picks. I don't know if he's just not seeing the field right or he's just trying to force too many throws. That should have been number 4 right there, but the defender dropped it.
Third and long, and they love to pick it up, but they also need to stay in position for a field goal try. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Caught near the sideline, it's Richard. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard. And the offense can smell the touchdown from here. And the Golden Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. Touchdown, Boston College! They take the lead here in overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational-type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Seminoles! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Looking to throw. They got it! The two-point conversion, and it's a game winner!
You know, David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture of the game, you need one play to get it done, and the offense delivered.
Man, all this time, all the energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense for a two-point conversion, and the offense comes through with the win.
This is one of the best games we've called this season, a thriller, and it comes down to the wire.